one or the other, a series where we take variants from any class and see if they either live up to or exceed expectations of the base variant or are below par and not worth the time and effort. Today's variant in question shall be of the venomous vampire flower. Will she exceed expectations or will she fall short? Let's get started. The vampire flower is a variant of the sunflower class that can be obtained through opening sticker packs and is one of the only 2 vampiric variants in the game. Her primary weapon, much like most other sunflower variants, is of a fully automatic weapon that has high accuracy and precision, making it great to engage at long distances. The weapon fires at 370 rounds per minute and has 30 ammo per clip before needing to take a 1.75 second reload. Each shot fired can deal 9 damage for a normal hit and 10.8 damage for a critical hit, and when at mid to long range, 6.5 damage for a normal hit and 7.8 damage for a critical hit. Additionally, Vampire Flower has a passive vampiric effect where she self-heals for a third of her damage dealt with her primary weapon. Whilst this does allow her quite a bit of self-sustain, it does come at the hefty price of 25 less health overall, so some scenarios will be weighed heavily against her. Like most other sunflowers, they move at 7.45 meters per second. Now, to bring in the stock variant for a comparison, which of the 2 are better? Well, the stock sunflower deals just as much damage as the vampire flower. It comes with a much larger magazine capacity at 50 rounds per clip, which more than justifies the 0.25 second longer reload duration. Her weapon is also much more powerful at long range, having not only a longer damage drop-off distance, but also only losing 1 damage at max drop-off range. Additionally, her health pool of 110 means that she has a larger window of opportunity to respond to either an ambush or make decisions at a moment's notice. Now when we come back to the vampire flower, she does suffer in a lot of areas, but does pull her weight in some as well. Her self-healing does make her less reliant on her heal flower than other variants, so as long as she always has a target to shoot at, she'll be able to reliably heal herself. Additionally, her slightly faster reload speed does allow her to recover her ammo capacity quicker when in scenarios of short notice, though her lower health pool of 85 does make her much more susceptible to being killed by sources of burst damage, and certain combos may be able to kill her faster than she is able to even respond. Her harsher damage drop-off also does not make her much of a viable alternative at mid to long range, not only because of the lower damage output, but also because of how much it affects her self-healing. Now when it comes to upgrades, both of them get their weaknesses addressed, with Vampire's weakness being reduced in 2 ways, mainly her health and vampiric upgrades. Health is self-explanatory since it puts her above certain kill thresholds that normally would wipe her out instantly. Her vampiric upgrade increases how much she self-heals by 25%, pushing it to just over 40% damage dealt healed back. Whilst this does make her more sustainable in fights, she still has glaring weaknesses, especially since her vampiric effect requires her to actively seek out fights, which whilst usually not a problem, considering that she only has 95 health with the upgrade equipped, does mean that a lot more game sense will be required on the player's behalf, since Vampire Flower does not last long when taken by surprise, which is something that the stock variant does not have to worry about, since they have both the extra health and damage output to deal with their enemies. What makes matters even worse is the damage difference, since the damage upgrade that stock has access to significantly bolsters her performance in terms of the damage department, which makes her much more proficient at self-defense. After analyzing further, I can conclude that the Vampire Flower is unfortunately slightly worse than the stock variant, for whilst the self-healing does allow her a level of self-sustain that no other flower variant can achieve, the 25 health penalty outweighs the benefits of the self-healing capabilities due to how much more vulnerable it makes her. Be sure to come back for the next episode in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.